Good morning, friends. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session streamed to our social media groups. As always, we are here from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for CIP students. And if you want free consultation, you can reach out to me 9 a.m. to 12:30. Usually I'm here. So we have Josna, one of our CIP students who was recently approved study visa. Josna, congratulations.
And
Welcome to Canada. I know you're a bit sick, you just mentioned, but I hope you get well soon. So which college and program did you enroll, Josna?
I got into Schulich School of Business, sir, for MBA.
That is nice. I'm happy that you made it. I remember checking in your SOP at the late in the night and getting all these things done. You had this, yeah, but very expensive program, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, getting back to, I'm glad, but it's, if you have the finances, a strong education, strong institution will definitely add value. And this is probably the last time you're studying full-time studies. So it definitely makes sense if you have the financials. So very happy. So now the question is about your spouse, right?
Yeah.
So generally, when you talk about the spouse open work permit, so here, spouse open work permit, basically, what are the requirements for spouse open work permit? Oh,
Sorry, sir.
what are the requirements for spouse open work permit?
I have no idea about it.
So yeah, let me just share you. Generally, what the requirement is that, yeah, generally the requirement is that check if you're eligible. Okay, this is spouse open work permit. Sorry, this is sponsorship. Yeah, so the eligibility is basically your status. Okay, if you are a full-time student or in a closed work permit,
Okay.
then you can have support here. Okay, then you can support your
Spouse.
sponsor, right? So here, I'm just trying to find this puzzle open work permit can study. Okay. Okay, so this is the requirement here. So basically what IRCC states is that you should have, so who can get a work permit as a spouse or common law partner of a student? Your spouse or a common law partner may eligible for a work permit if you have a valid study permit, are eligible for a postgraduate work permit program. Your program is eligible for postgraduate work permit. You are a full-time student. Okay. So though you have your study visa, right,
Yeah.
approved, you still don't have a study permit. Study permit is issued when you land in Canada at the port of entry,
Okay, sir.
right? So basically what we say is we have two options, right? Option one, in theory, you can apply now, but there is a higher risk of refusal.
Okay.
So we usually advise applicants to come to Canada, get their study permit, and start their studies because IRCC states that the student has to be enrolled and actively pursuing with a study permit, full-time studies.
Okay, sir.
So in your situation, it all depends on how critical it is. We've had many students approved, but there was also one refusal. I remember one of our very good students, he's already a PR now. And he applied for his wife. He was in University of Concordia. He applied for his wife and visa was refused. Refused, stating that though your study visa is approved, you are not yet enrolled and actively pursuing your studies.
Okay.
And your visa is refused, right? But we reapplied and it worked out.
Okay, sir.
So it's your choice when when are you starting your studies? In the first week of April, right? September.
Yeah, September.
So it is your choice. If you want to try, we will. But please be warned that there is a higher risk of refusal if you apply now
Okay.
before you start your studies. Okay.
Will there be any effect towards my visa, or
No, your visa is already approved, so it will not affect.
it won't affect? Only the spouse's one is like 50/50.
Exactly.
Okay. So what are the funds and like?
So two things. So for general, for all the people who are planning, we have many students in general for Canada. There are many adult students, 25, 35, applying for study visa and their spouses. So guys, if you are planning for your spouse open work permit, visa officer looks into three things. One, relationship.
Okay.
How long have you been married? How long have you lived together as a wife and husband? This is very important. Okay, if it is a love marriage, you'll have to explain that you were in a relationship before. If it is an additional marriage, provide all the details. So you'll have to provide the proof of relationship. That is the first one. Second is finances. What is the source of funds? How is your financial well-being? This is very important because for every adult, we advise to show at least $12,000 to $14,000. That is what we advise to show, and for a dependent, another $4,000.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have dependent, Josna. So for your adult, for adults,
I
right?
actually have a kid also.
You also have a child. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So what is the source of income? Your husband's source of income, your source of income funded together, right? How much funds you have available. Okay, that is important. Second, it is also important that you also show not just showing the funds, but again, additional funds. So financial well-being also shows ties to your home country, especially if it is immobile property, right?
Okay.
So prepare a CA report,
Yeah.
okay, and take it forward from there. So connect with Uma Madam from our team. For CIP students, we provide, but unfortunately, you applied for MBA, which is we don't get any money from York University for MBA program, and you applied that. But we are happy to help our students for spouse open work permit. And one thing to calm you down, Josna, in all our practice, in all my practice, first time usually about 70% dependent visas are approved. Second time, sometimes we might have to apply. Sometimes there's no logic, sometimes in what IRCC does. Sometimes we might have to apply for the second time, but eventually things will work out.
Okay.
Okay, so please connect with Uma Madam when you are ready, get well, and let's take it forward. Okay.
And what is the processing time for this visa, sir?
Well, you're very lucky. Last year it was like 6 to 8 months. Now we are getting decisions in 3 to 4 weeks, max 8 weeks, unless there is some special any additional investigation going on.
So for this visa also, like my spouse have to get the medicals and all, right?
Yes, yes. Okay, so connect with Uma Madam, very nice lady. She has assisted me probably in the last 1 year. With Uma Madam, we have done about 200 plus, almost about 200 spouse open work permit processing.
Okay, sir, sure. I'll
Okay, I think overall in 2022 we probably till now 22 until now we probably have done about 400 plus spouse open work permits.
That's great, sir.
And with a 95% approval, there are few refusals, but again, when we submit, they are approved as well. And unfortunately, one or two instances not approved because misrepresentation. So there was one person who unfortunately did not indicate his New Zealand visa refusal.
Okay, sir. So,
right? So
my husband is also having like history of there is no refusal, but he has gone to Australia and then come back.
That's fine. What happened was this person had a New Zealand refusal and he did not indicate in the application.
Okay, okay, sir.
So that is that, Josna. But other than that, pretty much fine. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, do connect with Uma Madam and let's take it forward and get well soon. And congratulations, York is a top university, and I'm glad you are starting your life in Canada with a bang. But it takes time and effort slowly. So make sure that you take step by step.
So
And
one more question, sir. Like for spouse also, do we need to show GIC and all, or just the
GIC is not required, just the funds in your bank account.
Okay.
If I remember, you studied in UK and then you came back, right, Joseph?
Yeah, even my husband, like even
Yeah, UK is very difficult. I started my career many years ago with UK, and in fact, UK was one of the first countries I traveled in 1995 or 96, and I started my career as a healthcare recruitment company. CIP initially, when I started, as a healthcare recruitment company, and then we added in other different programs, and it's very expensive. Second, it's a very more importantly, UK is a very small country.
yeah,
They don't have an agenda for immigration. They only want the best and the brightest, and it is not a mass situation where they want people to come and settle down.
yeah,
So, guys, if you are planning to study, work, and live abroad, you have to do your research, you have to do your homework, and make sure that you choose the right country which will give you an official pathway. It's very difficult in the UK. You have to find an employer for tier 2 sponsorship. Not many employers actually want. There might be some space in IT or healthcare, but others it is very
the
difficult.
preference is
Right, Josna?
always for the preference is always for their own nation.
Exactly,
They
right?
get
Because
the
it's a
job.
small country, it's saturated. How much
Yeah,
can UK and Scotland, how many people can they bring in,
yeah,
right? So, well, I hope this time it works, Josna. Let's take it forward and looking forward to seeing you here. Okay,
sure. Yeah, thank you.
take care. Yeah, welcome back. Parth,
Hey, how are you, sir?
Mathi Parth. Parth is one of our CIP students, graduated, working full time now. Yes, Parth, please.
So I just wanted to ask you that I applied for my TRV on April 18th, and I'm still waiting for my TRV. I made all the requirements. I am following them.
18th
I
of
reached April.
April, and this is May. I think you might be there. If there is urgency part, what you can do is go to your local member of parliament office, okay? Have them send an inquiry. Unfortunately, there is no other way to expedite or get a prompt response on what is happening with your application, except the GCMS notes, which will take about 1 month.
Okay. I would just wanted to ask you that your students also facing the same issue with the TRV or not?
PRV usually takes about 1 month part.
When I applied, the processing time was 10 days. So
Now it has changed, yeah. But go to your, go to your local MP and check in and connect with Sandeep ji sometimes. He has better dates on what is happening with the processing times. Okay.
okay, I'll do that. No worries.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
Okay. Okay, so Ajay is here. Ajay is Ajay?
Yes, Gautham.
Yes, Ajay. So you applied for the US. So remind me, which institution and program did you apply?
So actually, I applied for a Canadian visitor visa.
You
So,
applied for Canadian visitor visa. What are you doing in the US now?
I'm a H1 holder. So I'm currently working as a software engineer, as a full-time employee.
Uh-huh.
So as we discussed before, so I got a rejection for Canadian visa. So you asked me to apply for a AITP. So even we are discussing about, when I applied and when I got the response from them. So I got response on May 26th.
Yeah,
for
I
the
actually see it. Yeah, just give me a second.
yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Hi. Actually, I wanted to inquire about applying for my PR, so I had some questions about it.
Yeah, so you can join Zoom or send an email to, I'll text you the email address, okay?
Sure, sure.
Okay. Yeah, so here, so this is basically what IRCC actually mentioned that I have reviewed the application. PA has provided evidence they currently hold a valid immigration, insufficient proof of financial documents. How much did you show, Ajay?
I think it would be around $5,000 or something like that. But even I can show more if they really want it, because like might be I asked one of my friends though, so he said like that's okay. You can even show so and so
Not
amount.
really. Strong funds are good. What is your salary, Ajay?
I can earn around more than 100K, Gautam.
Okay. Did you provide all your employment documents, your tax documents from previous years?
No, I don't think so.
No, this is very important. Let me connect you with Uma from my team. And if
Uh-huh.
you'd like to have our services for this visitor visa, we can. But once you have a refusal, you should always, it's very important that the first time you should hit the bullseye, right? It's important that you do your research and get
Mhm.
this done properly.
Got it.
So unfortunately, proof of funds, ties, and these are very important. When is your H-1B expiring?
Even I have 5 more years, Gautam.
Then excellent. So no issues on that. So it's basically funds and a proper documentation and a case support letter. I will have Uma from our team connect with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's just that, as you know, India is the outsourcing capital of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two teams. We have teams from India, which make things much more cheaper for applicants. We
Yes,
have
correct.
teams in Canada but if we do things from Canada, the cost of operations is higher. So
Mm-hmm.
from the perspective of making things cheaper and more affordable,
Mm-hmm.
let me connect you with Uma Madam, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
take it forward from there. Okay.
Sure, Gautam. And I have one more question, Gautam.
Sure.
So when I spoke to one of the person who works for CIP, so he said like I need to get a letter from my manager. Do I really required for that or no?
A proof of employment is important.
I have a letter when I recently visited India for my H1B stamping. So can I even use that for that? Like I got it around like December, I hope December 2022. Can I use that letter or do I need to get another one?
It is always advisable to have a most recent letter.
Uh-huh.
If for some reason you don't want to submit it, you could, but not really advisable. The least you could do is a confirm. This is, there was not really much reason to worry here for your employer.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what you're doing is, uh, basically, uh, you know, just approve, just ask, just visiting Canada. There's no intentions of you staying here, or at this time you're only applying for a visitor.
Yes, correct.
So, so I think, it's pretty much would be good if you can ask your employer. If not, then we can go ahead. You have your monthly pay stubs, you have your bank statement, so we can go ahead and submit all that.
Got it,
Okay.
got it. And do I need to show any properties from India or salary statements are pretty good enough for that?
Should be fine, but if you have the properties, you can definitely show.
Yeah, even I had that as well. So yeah. And Gautam, I have one more question which is not relevant to the topic which we are currently discussing on. So
Mhm.
can I go ahead with that question as well?
Yes, please.
So actually, I have a sister who is an extension of OPT. So
Mhm.
her OPT gonna expire in next year. So as
Mhm.
you know, there was lot of confusions in H1 nowadays in USA.
I know, to be honest, I personally don't advise people to come to the US. I would rather advise to go to a longer route, but more peaceful route. come to STUDYABROAD, get your PR, get your citizenship, and then you can work in the US on the TN visa, right? But there are so many people who are now reaching out to us who have lived for 10 years. Like most students, 50% of the students who go to the US do 2 masters.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I agree with you because like
Yeah.
even I'm lucky in the COVID situation and my H1 got approved at that point of time. But now when I see the situation, so I was like even a bit scared about the things.
Can you imagine? Like I was shocked this April for 85,000 visas, 7,50,000, not even 85, because there is a quota for Singapore and Chile, right? 5,000.
Yes,
So
yes, correct.
80,000, almost 7,50,000 applications for H1B.
Yeah,
This is shocking. We've never seen that happening, right? First time,
yeah,
I think, 750.
yes,
It's been
yes,
like
correct.
about 5 lakh people, but 750 was mind blowing.
Yeah, yes, because I'm in application fees is like just $10. So everyone went with like 10 and 11 applications. So the number was too large, and we can see over there.
Yeah, I think I actually, like but still, it's so bad, the situation out there. That should not be done. Multiple applications also doesn't make sense.
Yes, correct.
Yes, right? Okay, Ajay, sure, Ajay. Let me connect you with Uma madam and we'll take it forward. Okay.
Sure, Gautam. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and your sister, you were talking about your sister,
Mhm.
right? So we have many people, Ajay. We have many people who are in the US and have applied for Canada study visa and have been approved. There is no
Mhm.
logic
Mhm.
because US has more than 500 public and private universities,
Mhm.
but still we are getting approval. Only one refusal till now from the US.
Got it, Gautam. Yeah, if you can even connect me someone with that.
Sure. Can you share
Yeah.
me? I'll share you a format. Yeah, can you share me a sister's profile, bachelor stream and percentage? What is a master's? Any work experience, and then we can take it forward from there.
Sure, Gautam. I can share you in WhatsApp or somewhere.
Yeah, but mind you, Ajay, we have to get things done fast in Canada because the processing time, though it is quicker, you have to, because we have very limited institutions. In Canada, we hardly have about 50 universities and 50 colleges, and there are colleges which offer 1 year PG programs. Most students who already have 1 or 2 masters, they go for a 1 year program, and
Mhm.
then they work towards your, additional points for study, additional points for Canadian work experience. That will boost their CRS score. Okay.
Mhm.
And colleges start 10 to 12 months before the start date. Currently, we are closing January intake. Some institutions have already started May 24 intake too.
Got it, Gautam. And when I go with this situation, so do you recommend applying directly for a PR or applying as a student? What would you recommend
Yes,
me?
directly applying PR is the best option, but do you meet the requirements? So, what is PR in Canada? PR in Canada is a point-based system,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
So, you get points for your age,
Mm-hmm.
education, language abilities, work experience.
Got it.
So, what is required? Age 29.
Mm-hmm.
Masters is advisable. Three
Mm-hmm.
years of work experience will give maximum points,
Mm-hmm.
and IELTS 8 or higher.
Okay, got it. So I think
That's,
she needs to achieve IELTS. Other than that, she have everything.
yeah, but IELTS 8 or higher, not everybody can do it, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that is where a lot of people actually get stuck. Many people unfortunately get stuck on 6.5 in writing.
Yes, I got it. I got it. Yeah, even I face
Yeah.
that difficulty as well.
Sure, Rcic, sure. So good luck and keep me posted. And if your sister wants to come here to study, we'd be happy to help. There are many programs. For example, we work with York University in Toronto. York
Mm-hmm.
University has great programs for international students. They have, let me just share you this link.
Mm-hmm.
For IT programs recently, after a lot of discussions with York, uh, we actually were able to, they actually came up with IT programs. So they have postgraduate certificate in cloud operations, postgraduate certificate in cybersecurity, offensive cybersecurity, uh, back-end and blockchain development, or also many other business programs as well here.
Got it. Got it. So I think she already have a master's degree in US. So do you recommend going with a master's degree or else like going with a PhD,
You
which
know,
would?
PhD is not possible, unfortunately. Very, very rare cases. Same situation. PhD, the funding is primarily given to Canadians, and the person should have an exceptional profile.
Got it. Yeah,
So
I got it.
most likely these programs, for example, these are not masters. So these are 1 year specialization, postgraduate diploma certificate, as we call it, right? For example, if your sister did MIS, information systems, then she can go for advanced cybersecurity. If she wants to specialize in back-end development or in cloud operations, these are specialization programs. These are not master's programs. So if somebody did a master's program, MS in computer science, then they can specialize in this, niche program, niche technologies.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, I got
And
it.
this is what 90% of the students coming to Canada, they actually do it. It's a bit different. This is not masters here. We have masters, but again, from the perspective of visa officer, put yourself, your sister already has a master's, right? So does it make sense to go for another master's?
I don't think so.
Exactly, right? But when you say that, yes, I want to study artificial intelligence, I want to study cloud operations, I want to study backend, then it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
But
Yes.
end of the day, to be honest, this is all a political, an agenda. Remember when President Trump came in, right? U.S. visa refusals, massive, because it was against the government policy. They were not interested to have more people coming in.
Yeah, I got you. Yes, even I have gone through that as well. Even Trump was announcing the same thing. So okay, both the sides, it was closed. Okay.
Exactly, so current government is very friendly, is very immigration friendly, and they are, the mandate is to bring 500,000 people by 2025. So it will work out. Maybe when the conservative government comes in, they might not be interested, they might cut down the numbers. But one thing with Canada is that there will always be immigration here in Canada because we are a small country. We are aging here, the population is aging, and they do require immigrants.
Got it, Gautham. Got it.
Okay. So sure. Nice talking to you, Ajay. Keep me posted and let me connect you with Uma Madam for your wisdom. Okay.
Sure, Gautham. Thank you. Thanks for the info.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Rohan.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Rohan.
Sir, I recently contacted your office and they asked me to join the meeting. So I have some inquiry about my PR actually. So I came after 12th. I did my 2 years diploma and I have like 1.5 years of experience under NOP as of now, and I'm located in Toronto. So
Where did you study with Rohan?
I did it with Alpha Academy actually. Firstly, I was in Seneca College. I was with tourism. I completed a semester over there. Then I dropped out and I joined Alpha College under St. Lawrence, and it was a computer technical sport.
You had fun there. Yeah, so getting back, see, I personally, with Rohan, I don't really advise undergraduate students to come here because of the point-based system. It is a bit difficult. Yeah, I'm telling in 1 minute, yes. It is, it is difficult from the PR perspective. So the only options for students who are undergraduate, because see, you are losing points. If you look at the CEC category as well, you don't get points, you don't have education in India. Adult students who come in, they have bachelor's, so you don't get that point. You don't get points for overseas work experience because most of you guys are freshers. So the only option for you is go to provinces, PNP programs or other provinces which will support. But here in Ontario, this is the only option. So international student stream, you CEC, what did you check your points, Rohit? What is your CEC?
So,
CRS score?
So right now it is 412 if I look at it today. But if I go for like 8777 and 2 years of experience, and I have my sister who is PR here, so it's gonna go
that's
around
nice.
470.
470.
472 if I say.
That's nice. Rohan, very good English, but why did you come so early? It's just because your sister was here and your parents wanted you to be here as well?
Yeah, actually. So kind of the same.
It is. Okay. I'm not a big fan. I left home when I was 19, very young. and it's not easy when you're very young. So what you could do is, if you have your employer supporting you with a job offer, then you can apply for a program, Ontario nomination, which is called International Student Stream. Okay, but there are scoring factors here which you will have to go through. What I'll do is first, so CEC is not going to work out in the current situation, Rohan. Very unfortunate. Okay, that is one. Second, what you could do is move to other provinces.
So my main question was about moving to Nova Scotia. There's an AIPP stream over there, right? So is there any way like I can convert this experience that I have over here into something with their province? Like let's say if I have like 1 year of experience here, is there any way like with some
That's
endorsement?
fine. See,
like,
if you go for the Atlantic program, okay, if possible, that would be easy for you. If you're find an employer who is eligible for the Atlantic immigration program in any of the Atlantic provinces, that will ease your problem out. If you go to any of the provinces for their provincial programs, then you will have to basically follow the requirements. Unfortunately, if you have work experience in Ontario, and if the provincial program requires that you have the local work experience there, it will not work out.
Okay, because I have a friend here over there who's working under AIPP and with one of the employers, and currently they are hiring. So most likely I would be able to get opportunity over there.
Go ahead. So under AI, if you're applying for the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, it's no longer pilot and Atlantic Immigration Program. Go ahead. They require 1 year work experience anywhere, any province, it is fine.
Any province. So the thing is, right now, I am working as an insurance advisor with RBC. So my profile is with insurance, and the company where I'm applying is Concentrix in Nova Scotia. So that would be a role of technical support. So does it matter
as long as the employer is approved for Atlantic Immigration Program, it should be fine.
Okay, so do I need to complete 1 year over there, or can I just like get a job over there?
No, it all depends. So in Atlantic Immigration Program, you don't have to do that. Let me just share you the screen and go through. If you see here, right, meet the requirements. This is for employers and this is for who can apply, right? So basically, what are the requirements here? To be eligible for the Atlantic Immigration Program, you must have a qualifying experience, which is 1 year work experience anywhere. Okay, in the last 5 years, you must have worked 1560, right? So, and it should be in tier 1 to tier 4, right? Okay. Second, minimum education requirements, you have the requirements that should be fine, language requirements and proof of funds. So pretty much okay here. The Atlantic provinces, most of it is the employer requirement. Okay, so read this, talk to your employer. If you look into the employer requirement, they need to get designated. Let me share you this link. So if you have the employer, then it's pretty much you are done. You have 1 year work experience, right here, Rohan?
Yeah, so I have like 1.5 instead. So for 6 months I was working with Fido as a telecommunication sales representative. So after that I joined RBC for it's been like 1 year since I'm working with them as an insurance advisor. So I have like 1.5, but right now if I move to Nova Scotia with Concentrix, the role would be technical support. So that's all right? Even if I switch the no codes and if I
that's
go
fine. Again, what is here? It is the employee should be designated and tier 1 to tier 4 jobs out there are eligible. Okay. So first talk to your employer and then take it forward. You still have 1.5 years. I'm sure pretty much it should work out. Very good English, Rohan. Very young, but you started with a good career. You worked in Fido. You worked in good things. But I hope everything works out for you. Okay. If this is the first time that you are in our network, let me just share you. This is a permanent Zoom link, and this is I'll give you. We have a Facebook group, about 50 plus people, WhatsApp group 3. So we could keep on posting updates regarding the immigration and study and immigration. It's all combined together. So do join this group, and when stay in touch. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. 9 to 12, we do free consultation.
Sure. And just one question about my studies actually. So I'm looking to like as I did my studies in computer networking and technical support, right? So after my PR, I'm looking to get some credits from that and pursue my further studies for the bachelor's in the same field. So how do I do that? Like if I wanna like let's say study in the York University, so
You
will I
will
be
have to reach out because see, once you get your PR, you're a domestic student. They have different requirements. You can study part-time, you can study online, no big deal, but you will have to reach out because it's a completely different process.
I see.
Okay. Reach out directly to York and they'll be happy to help you. York and anything first. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Well, good luck and take care.
Thank you.
Yeah, Manshi,
Yeah, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Betty. How are you?
I am also fine, sir. Sir, this last draw, the cutoff was 488, so we finally got an ITA and my score was 490.
Congratulations. Oh,
Thank you so much.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, sir, I just want your guidance, like how much do you charge for the PR review and everything if you want to get the file done with you?
To be honest, I have no idea of how much we charge. We have different teams. My job as a CEO is more as a coordinating role. I don't
Okay.
really have time on individual unless it is an emergency, but we have a team who do it.
Okay.
Sandeep is saying that we, for post ITA, we charge $1,000 plus taxes. So I'll give you this email address, Betty. So yeah, Sandeep is here. He is our senior manager here. And this is the email, info@cipimmigration.com. If you'd like to have post-ITA support, please reach out. And we have RCICs in our team, Alex, myself, or other team members will assist. Okay.
Okay, sir, great. Thank you so much. Sir, actually,
You're
I
welcome.
also applied for PGWP through you only. So if any discounts can be done or something.
Sure. We will definitely try our best. Okay.
Okay, sure, sir.
Sandeep is here. Sandeep,
Yeah, no.
can you please reach out? Mansibiti, can you type your number, direct message to me?
Yes, 1 second.
Where did you study, Manshi? Remind me.
Sir, I came on a study visa in last year only. I have my 3 years of experience back home in India along with masters. And I
Okay.
did a 1 year program here in Fanshawe College from software for
Yeah,
software.
software
Yeah.
testing. That's good. I'm glad everything worked out. You were almost there and it
Yes,
worked
sir.
out. That's good. That's nice. Yeah. Give me a number, Betty. I will have Sandeep ji connect with and Sandeep take it forward. Sandeep, do reach out. Let's prepare everything and then prepare for me to review and we'll take it forward from there.
Sure, sir.
No
I'm
problem.
just giving you my number.
Yeah. Abhilash,
This is my
Hello. Hi, sir.
yeah, I have this. I have your number, Betty. I will take it forward from here.
And sir, this is my WhatsApp number. It's from India.
Okay. You're still not letting off India go?
Yes, sir. Okay, just going.
Yeah, no, I'm not. What I'm saying is you're not letting off India go, still using India WhatsApp
Yeah, I'm not.
number.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have Sandeep connect with you and we'll take it forward. Okay.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, sir.
Hello, Abhilash. Yes, please.
Sir, I just need your help in my applying my SOWP.
Yes, sure, Abhilash. Where are you from, Abhilash? Kerala or where are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
You're Telugu from Hyderabad. That's nice.
Yeah.
Are you from CIP, Abhilash, or non-CIP?
Oh no, I'm new.
You are new. Okay.
Yeah.
If this is the first time you are in a network, this is a permanent Zoom link. I'll also share you a couple of other links, WhatsApp group and also a Facebook group. Okay. So, yeah. So are you the primary applicant who is studying, or are you the spouse in India?
No,
What
my
is
wife
it?
is studying.
Your wife is studying. Where is she studying?
Centennial College,
Centennial College. And which program?
biotechnology.
Biotechnology. And when is, okay, it's a 2-year fast track program. And when is her
No,
study permit?
no, it's a 1-year program.
She took the 1-year fast track program.
Yeah, she got 1 year. Yeah.
Okay. And, okay. Sorry, want to see it, Mizu? Sorry, just give me a second. Very cool. On JCB. On the coupon. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Abhilash. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah. So how long have you been married, Abhilash?
Oh, we've been almost more than 1.5 years. November 2021.
And when did your wife come here to Canada?
Couple weeks back, we both came together.
You both came together, and what is your current status?
So previously, when I was in US, I applied for my visiting visa. So right now, I'm on my visiting visa.
That's good. So you are here in Canada, and we need to apply change of status from visitor to spouse open work permit.
Yeah,
that's good. And you only open. Yeah, sure. So let me have. Can you share your number, Abhilash? You still have your US number or Canada number?
Canada number.
Canada number. Well, welcome to Canada, your new home. So I'm glad it's good. Okay, your wife is. Can you share your number, Abhilash?
Okay, I'm doing. Done.
Yeah, Sandeep. Yeah, Sandeep, please connect with Abhilash and coordinate with Shivani, get the agreement and delegate it to Uma, madam. Okay. So, Abhilash, we have a 2-step process here. So, one, so we have coordinators here and also team in India. So, Sandeep ji is a senior manager. He will coordinate with Uma madam from our India team. He will connect with you, and we will have the application submitted. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we charge $500 plus taxes for our services, and generally, not much refusals. But in case refused, we will submit 2 times more without charging any additional fees.
Sure.
And should be fine, not really an
Sure.
issue.
One more request, sir. I need a good point of contact because as long as I'm in the United States, like I have to.
So this is the best point of contact. What we have done is for all our CIP clients, this Zoom is a virtual. This is a virtual office. This is active from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and there is always somebody here.
Oh, okay.
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 So this is the best point of contact, but I'll also give you Sandeep's number. But he's also here with me in Zoom and coordinating and doing application. So not really an option to just chat out there. So if there is anything, just come to the Zoom, click up the button. You have me, Sandeep or Shivani here all the time.
All right, sure.
Okay.
Can I get the Sandeep number, please?
I copied it to you all in the Zoom chat. Okay. So Sandeep will give you a call. He will coordinate with the team and we'll take it forward from there.
All right. Thank you so much.